Hey, hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I'm in downtown Augusta. It's kind of a cool downtown area around here. We have this theater. I think it's a place that Rick James or someone used to play at. I think James Brown is actually the person who's really famous. He performed a lot at the Imperial. I'm still learning a lot about the history of Augusta. But back to today's vlog. So I want to focus on something that I bring up a lot, and that's feeling like you've accomplished something. I kind of talked about it yesterday, and I'm gonna bring it up again. So what are some ways that you can start to develop momentum in the day? I think the problem is we think it has to be some crazy task. We think it has to be starting a business, or we think it has to be getting into law school, or becoming a doctor. We think it has to be something incredible. But the real thing is you can develop momentum by doing little things that you just ignore because you think they're not that important. Like for me, that's emptying the dishwasher, loading the dishwasher, or making my bed, or keeping my house clean, or cleaning off my desk, making sure that my stuff's charged for the next day. When you do those little things, just watch how your confidence increases that you're going to be able to finish other tasks. Because what it comes down to when you have to do things, it comes down to effort. It comes down to your will to see something through to completion. And the only way that you can bring your dreams into fruition is by just willing it and working at it consistently over and over again. Just like if you're emptying the dishwasher, right? Like everyone can do it. It can be done. If you stop halfway through, it doesn't get done. Or if you give up and you never even try, it doesn't get done. So I think we don't need to make it so complicated. We just need to accept that there's things that we can do in a day that are going to help us become more productive and feel better about ourselves. And really, it comes down to just finishing those things. I think that that's the exciting thing. But yeah, that's just kind of a reflection on the video I had yesterday, and I hope that you guys find something kind of interesting, maybe a takeaway from this. Maybe some examples that we could look at are when I first started really getting into goal planning, goal setting, like out of school, because I think that setting goals in school and setting goals in real life are very different. Setting goals in school are kind of measured by your teachers, whereas in real life, you're the person who's measuring them. When I was living in Buffalo, I got up and I made my bed. That was it. Even if I was tired, even if I didn't have enough time, I made my bed. I figured out how to do it because I knew that that was the thing I was going to get done. And I saw that from I think it was some really impressive speech that I watched online where this guy had accomplished a lot of things. He was like a 4-star general, and he said that that's the first thing you should do is make your bed. Unfortunately, I don't do it anymore, but I have other things that have replaced it. So I get up and I work on my personal site, and I work on other websites, or I prepare to, I'm preparing for my master's. I'm studying data structures and algorithms and kind of educating myself through Udemy. So it doesn't have to be making your bed. It doesn't have to be studying for a class. It could be preparing your lunch for the day. It could be something, but just making sure that you are really productive at the beginning of the day, I think personally is going to lead to a more productive day. That's my personal belief. It's really worked for me. I've had the experience of getting up and sleeping in and not having a really productive day, whereas I get up, I do something, and then I have an awesome, super productive day. So I think that's my personal take on it. I think that if you get up and you get something done, you're more likely to have a successful day. That's how I see it. All right, thank you for watching.